Darshni Sri. I'm Davishwari.
I'm Navina, and we are going to talk about the Brihadishwara temple,
Also known as Tanjai Periyakoil, built by the Chola.
and today we are at the ICT temple.
What do you know about the king who reinstated the Chola influence, the most influential king in South India? Arunmozhivarman, Rajaraja the Great, or the Mummudi Chola?
We are here to talk about the Brihadishwara temple, which was built by Rajaraja Chola in 1010 CE. Before we get into it, let's see more of the history of the Rajaraja Chola, Arunmozhivarman.
A great king who had the strongest army on land and sea, whom extended his empire regions by conquering the lands which was in possession of the other Indian emperors. He was a great leader who proved that being a great leader doesn't stop on the battlefield. He made sure to leave us behind with such a great architectural asset, the great exemplar of Tamil temples, known as the Great Living Chola Temple by UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Brihadishwara Temple. The temple stands strong since the 11th century without any modernized equipment. What makes it so special? Are those mere stones put together? What is the reason behind this magnificent religious place? What made locals and even us recognize this temple? What does this temple represent? Magic, devotion, power, or mystery? Let's get into it.
This 216 feet Brihadishwara temple was built using interlocking stones. There were no cement and binding materials used to build this temple. This shows that the architects and the engineers were very advanced in that 11th century itself.
The interesting fact about this temple is it was entirely built with 130,000 tons of granite stones. Yes, you heard me right. 130,000 tons of granite stones, which is equivalent with 130 million kilograms. Now, let us sit back and think. How would have they gotten this much of granite stones when Tanjavur has no supplies of granite? It is said that these granite stones were brought all the way from Saurashtra, Gujarat, which is 2,100 kilometers away from Tanjavur. How could that be possible during that time where communication and transportation was not sophisticated as what we have now? That remains as a mystery till this day.
Let me show you a mysterious fact about this temple. Just follow me.
Do you see that? That's the shadow of my figure.
Do you know that this Brihadishwara's temple's shadow does not fall on the earth? Yes, you heard me right. How could there be an object without a shadow on this earth? It is proved that during noon, in any seasons, the shadow of this Brihadishwara temple will not fall anywhere or elsewhere.
The top of the temple, the Sikara, is located. The Sikara is located at the top of the Vimana, and a Vimana is a tapering block. The Brihadishwara temple Sikara is weighed 25,000 kg and it is a single block. This Sikara was placed on a single block of granite which weighs 80,000 kg.
It is believed that the temple has more than 100 underground passages, few even connected to the Rajaraja Chola place. These were indeed believed to be used by important government associates and the king by himself. It is said that the king used one of these in occasions to provide special abhishekam, a kind of holy water ritual, to the Lord Shiva.
These secret passages were used by the royals in the extreme emergencies like enemy attack, when the only way left for them to protect the nation is to survive first and face the rest later. These passages were highly confidential that they were discovered only generations later for the commoners. Some doors of passages could be opened only after reciting mantras. There is a popular statue that kept growing in size in the Brihadishwara temple. It could be even because of the unique weather condition, and to control its growth, it was kept aside and nailed to the grounds. However, the current statue before Lord Shiva is a single stone statue and was gifted by the Maratha rulers.
This is a Nandi. The Nandi that sculptured during the Rajaraja Cholan period, it kept growing in size.
The most famous mystery is about the main entrance of the Brihadishwara temple. It's said that if any leaders enter the temple through the main gate, they will either lose their power or they will face death. Well, there are many instances of this, and that's why no leaders go to the most famous temple of Tamil Nadu. After the CM of Tamil Nadu, MGR, visited this temple, he fell into a great illness, which ultimately led to his death. The most recent one was when Karunanidhi, who was an atheist and the CM of Tamil Nadu himself, entered this temple from the side gate instead of the main gate. The next year, he lost the elections and he passed away without becoming CM in 2019. Also, when Indira Gandhi entered this temple, the same year was shot dead. It's said that the Rajaraja Sola who built this temple was cursed by his minister that he will die within the great walls of the temple, and thus the king dies there. So all leaders who enter the temple has to lose their position or has to face death. The inner sanctum, Garbhagriha, where the Sivalingam is known to release a large amount of good energy. The lingam helps to conduit the energy inside the temple to keep its piety and spirituality. The positive energy beaming within the temple is said to have a soothing and peaceful effect on the devotees. Further, there is a small staircase above the primary deity that leads to the upper part of the tower. If mantra Om is recited inside the hollow area, the divine vibration creates an immortal experience.